You've always had a knowledge problem. AI just made it 100 times more expensive. I talk to leaders of high velocity companies all the time. Fast moving B2B tech companies, complex products. Positioning that shifts every 2-3 months because the market shifts, the product evolves, the competitive landscape moves. And there's a pattern I see everywhere. At the top, the people who build the strategy, they can see the improvement all the time. Every iteration is better than the last. They're energized. They think everyone should be excited and aligned and move forward with it. But below that line of influence, barely anyone gets it. They don't internalize the current thinking. They can't carry it, let alone explain it well. They try to keep up. They work from memory. But memory is always flawed, incomplete, and by definition out of date. In high velocity companies, the masses are always behind. And this is not a new problem. It has existed as long as companies have existed. The knowledge gets built at the top by topic matter experts. It gets communicated in meetings, it's in decks, it's in documents. Nobody reads them twice. And then it slowly degrades from there as it moves through the organization. Knowledge sharing is a $30 billion industry for good reason. And it's not very successful. People below that line of influence, they're not ignoring the strategy. They are working from what they remember from the last update, which might have been changed twice since. Meanwhile, the people at the top genuinely cannot understand why the team isn't aligned or excited. Because from where they sit, it's clearer than ever and it keeps getting better. That gap between the people who construct the thinking and the people who need to carry it has always been the central challenge of communications in complex B2B companies. In a company where the offering changes constantly and the positioning evolves with it, working from memory is very dangerous. You end up with a marketing team that is catching up on what we're doing, a sales team struggling with a current value proposition, regional teams in 3 markets saying different things about the same offering. So it's actually an old problem in a new costume. It was always there. And in high velocity companies, it is very, very costly. Now add AI. Somewhere in your organization, someone might be using ChatGPT with the messaging from iterations 2 months ago. Someone else could be prompting Copilot with a deck that was built from a pitch that was never finalized. A regional lead might be generating content from whatever they could find in a shared drive, and you do not know it. That's part of the problem. You cannot see it. There is no audit trail. The output looks professional and slick. And it reads well, so it goes out. But it's built on the wrong foundations entirely. And now it's in your proposals. It's in your LinkedIn post. It's in how you show up in customer communication. It's on your website. And it's all contaminated. Also, it's impossible to trace back. And AI is not the problem. The tools are doing exactly what they're designed to do, but they're using the old knowledge. And the knowledge is off, and it grows nonetheless. And really, really fast. In the old world, the damage from misaligned messaging was slow and visible. One conversation at a time, you could catch it. In the AI world, one person with the wrong inputs can generate and distribute at scale that would have taken a team months 2 years ago. So you're having the same problem, but it runs at a much higher speed. And here is what I think is the most underappreciated cost of this. You are the absolute expert in something. Your company has built real, specific, hard-won knowledge about your market, your buyer, your product, and the problems that you solve. That is your differentiating IP. No one else exists like that. It's exceptional. It's you. It's what would be paid for in a buyout. It's on the balance sheet. And because it is unstructured, unpackaged, and because it lives in the heads of a handful of people and in documents that are always iterations behind, your AI output sounds like it could have come from any company in your space. Your IP is not just not working for you, the expert's knowledge gets averaged out. The differentiation disappears because your knowledge never makes it to the system. Here is something you could try. Pick 5 key people from different parts of your organization. Someone from sales, someone from marketing, a regional lead, someone who recently joined, and someone who's been here forever. Ask them each to explain what the company does and why it matters. If the answers are consistent, you're ahead of 89% of companies. If they're not, you have a knowledge distribution problem. And you've always had it. It was just never this visible and also never this easy to solve. I see teams that do the same work with significantly fewer people, and they do not cut corners. They actually stopped cutting corners. They got really clear while setting up foundational knowledge. They encoded what the company actually knows and believes into structure, into something AI readable, and now they run fast. The compute is the same for everyone else. The models are the same. The tools are the same for all companies. But what's different is what you as a company feed into it. If you can put your own thinking, your actional positioning, your hard-won IP structured into AI, then you're going fast. And companies that skipped this step, they might be producing more content than ever, faster than ever, but it also sounds like it could have come from everywhere. There are 2 paths here. 1, you structure your knowledge. You make your differentiating IP available to everyone who needs it in the company through whatever tool they're using. The other path, you don't. Your team continues working from memory, from outdated decks, and from whatever they can find. AI accelerates both of those. In the first path, you get a compound effect in your favor. And in the second path, it will slowly, but maybe not so slowly, break your company and not only your brand.